I was pre-law in college, and I I kind of acquired a mentorship with a business law professor, and she was like, "Well, let me show you around what a corporate attorney's life would be like," and I hated it. I hated every minute of it. And my granddad, pastor, he told me to find something you love, and so I searched around. I like building stuff, so I went into applied physics. And when I got out, I hated engineering, staring at a computer all day. So, but I'd always been a shooter. I'd always been involved in with guns, and since I was young, and I went into that, and yeah, and then I got into firearms training, which then led to me creating my own body of work around self defense tactics and principles, and self protection and defensive tactics. And I found myself doing these, conflict management tutorials in my trainings. The sit down part of it was a lot of like how to diffuse conflict and how to understand conflict and understand your own responses to conflict and the problems that you might be bringing to a situation and how to identify other, problems that people are bringing in, but also, dealing with your own things internally to deal with conflict and managing your own emotions and all the whole gamut of it. And in 2016, the gun world started to change, ironically. Got a little too undiverse for me. The level of problematic behavior was severe, but also the industry was changing. And I found myself in a position to become a mediator with a really great mediator and who was in Portland. He was a former circuit court judge and trial attorney for Nike that he wanted a different way to deal with conflict in the court systems. And when we met over a drink and he just was like, "You got to come work for me." And he took me everywhere and showed me everything, introduced me to everyone and taught me everything he knew. And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I could do this." Nobody, there's no risk of getting accidentally shot or intentionally shot. So I was like, this works. Yeah, that's how I got into it. And it took, skills from a passion that I had in a different field and let me create a new passion in a new field. So it's pretty good. Good